small forward, Miles Bridges. At center, Mark Williams. At the other guard, LaMelo Ball. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Charles Lee. Let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 11, Peyton Pritchard. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. In the middle, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At 4, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Al Horford.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Brown against Bridges. Pulls it from 20. Durant pulls it in. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Porzingis misses. Ball outside. And Durant with the big finish.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And we're about a minute into the first. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Unloads from 13. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Ball. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Fires from 14. Brown, that's good.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Just over a minute and a half in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
So hits one and misses one at the line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And he's good on the second. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ball with it, now guarded by White. Williams with the screen. Here's Ball. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Porzingis. Brown with it. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3-ball. Brown can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bridges passes to Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. He had 25 points in his last game.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Bridges. He gets it in there.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside White. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Williams, a screen on Tatum. And Ball throws it down.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And these are the teams that have been threats from beyond the arc since the All-Star break. The Celtics, third.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Ball. A valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to White. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Ball outside. Shoots from the baseline. Bridges misses. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Pass to Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Porzingis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Durant pass to Ball. Williams with the screen. Shot to stop the run. 19-footer. Yep, that one goes.
Williams assisted LaMelo Ball.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Right side Porzingis. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Hornets trail by 4. Now here's Bridges. And here's Durant. Shoots over Tatum. Durant, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Miller outside. It's Walker on the wing. Clock at 4. From 10 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. Boston leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte. Cornette with the bucket.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside man. Pass to Okogie. Here's Walker. Here's Whitmore outside. Hits the trifecta.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's White. 9 points in the game. Pass to Cornet. Now here's White. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Mann.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Nice persistence on the glass. Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And he can't get the first one. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now here's White. He's got 10. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Whitmore. Here's Okogie. Can't cash it in from close range.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Hauser. Nails the baby hook.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtic Entertainment.
All right, a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for LaMelo Ball.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
Here's man. Still no points.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Takes one from 10 feet. Outside Walker. Takes a three. Boston pulls it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Man, oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and Charlotte making a change here. Diabate's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Outside White. Pass to Brown. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Outside man. It's Walker on the wing. Nice D from Horford. Boston leading by 6. Here's Hauser. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Now White. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Left side, Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
That one's off. Some changes for Boston. Queta comes in for Cornette, and Pritchard is subbed in for Brown. He hits the 2nd from the line. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. White looking it over. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta to the left wing. Horford passes to White. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White. And the Hornets making a change here. White hits them both. 5 ticks left in the first quarter. 1 second left. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
Derek White getting it done for Boston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Hornets trail by 7. The tandem on the perimeter, White and Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Walker's shot is off. And the Celtics shooting 55% for the game so far. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
White against Ball. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Pass to White. And here's Tatum. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Porzingis. Outside White. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. And it's Boston scoring again. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Charlotte. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Miller outside. Durant inside, defended by Porzingis. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Miller.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hornets trail by 7. Ball looks over the floor. Outside Durant to the wing, right side. Ball outside. Here's Miller. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
White finds Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Ball outside. The kick to Durant. Wide open look. Porzingis grabs the board.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Porzingis misses. Hornets trail by 7. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by White. Here's Ball. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. White with it. He's guarded by Bridges. White against Bridges. Unloads. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Pritchard, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Rushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Pass to Durant. Now Bridges, hounded by Tatum. Bridges against Tatum. And the basket by Bridges. Boston leading by 7. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them. Get now, fans, on the court is your basketball. Let's see which sector can be awarded for a free t-shirt.
Checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Cornet. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And the shot goes down.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hornets trail by 9. Miller on the wing, defended by Brown. Ball right side. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Pass to Cornet. Outside, Brown. Durant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Now here's Brown. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Hornets trail by 11. Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Craig is checked in for Porzingis.
For the Hornets, LaMelo Ball at the line for one.
And that one falls for Ball. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a three-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Back to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Durant. Clock at 6. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Craig on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Durant inside. Miller outside. Williams with the screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. And it's Hauser in for Tatum. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Walker comes in for Durant. Whitmore's checked in for Okogie. And it's Mann in for Ball. So he gets them both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Miller. And the shot falls short that time.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Mann. From outside the arc. Rebound Boston. Here's Hauser. Horford outside. And here's Brown. Guarded by Miller. The 11-footer. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Outside man.
Blocking foul called on.
Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. That one on Craig. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Torrey Craig, first personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Trey Mann, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Whitmore. The kick out to Walker. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
A minute 53 left to play in the first half. Count that bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Nurkic. Walker with it. Picked up by Craig. Man with it. 9 points for him in his last game. We've got 1:23 left to play in the second quarter. Horford can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. Inside. Craig with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Ooh, it's stolen away. Walker against Craig. And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Number 1, the Hornets.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
And he makes the first.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Walker. Celtics lead by 5. Outside, Brown. Left side, Craig. Pass to Hauser. Now Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Craig passes to Hauser. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hauser's got 7.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Walker sets a screen. Here's man. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Boston with some changes. Queta comes in for Craig, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. That one's no good. Boston leading by 7. Here's Brown. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Hornets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Up top man. He's got 5. And yep, it's good. He's got 7.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Boston Celtics.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You look at the Celtics. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.